So I'm not sure about you, but whenever I feel myself start to avoid something, I start to experience this resistance, and the resistance is felt in my body. I experience all of these sensations, and for me, it feels like a heaviness in my chest. It starts tightening up. I can feel my shoulders tensing a bit forward. My breathing becomes heavier and more labored. I tend to sigh a lot. So whenever I start sighing a lot, I know that that's my immediate red flag that something is going on and I need to do some investigative work into why it is like that. So for many years, because I experienced all of these sensations in my body, I thought that there was something wrong with me. I didn't understand that these are actually early warning signs that your body is sending because it's trying to protect you from a threat. So how do you interpret all of these signals when you're starting to avoid something and you're experiencing this resistance? The first thing that you need to understand is that, number one, it is an early warning system and it's not a flaw, it is actually a protection mechanism designed to assist you. Then you just need to say, well, if this thing is there to protect me, then how do I utilize it? Because at the moment it hinders me, it stops me from doing what I need to do, because it makes it almost crippling for me to move forward, because I have got this tension and it starts taking my mind off of things. I go a bit foggy sometimes, I can't think properly. Sometimes I get in a complete emotional drain. I'm so tired that I'm not willing to or wanting to do other things. So at that point, as soon as you start feeling these things, you just need to take a step back and start to understand or try to speak to yourself and try to understand what is happening. So to do that, number one is obviously easy, because you're just going to start feeling those feelings. They come whether you like it or not. So as soon as you start feeling whatever it is for you, if it's a lump in your throat or your stomach's uneasy or something, but that experience or that sensation in your body, then you pause and look at what is causing it by asking, what am I getting myself into at the moment that is causing this sensation? So a practical example, and I'm always going to use them at the moment because it's a complete point of contention for me and avoidance, is the YouTube videos. So as soon as I start even thinking about the time that's coming to make the YouTube videos, I feel that sensation coming on. I feel my chest, I start sighing, I start getting worked up, and all I have to do at that point, I take a seat, sit down, and then start sort of just introspectively questioning yourself, what about this thing is working me up? And again, all of these doomsday scenarios are going to come into mind about how bad it's going to go, or all the mistakes that you're going to make, or the words you're going to forget. And if you just logically reason with yourself and refilter it, then you will start to feel that sensation disappearing. So you just have to start training yourself into this, because it doesn't come to everyone easily. And it takes a long time to get into it because it's something new for most of you. It was for me for a long time. And all that it is asking logical questions to yourself. And when you answer yourself incorrectly, with your logic, you're going to answer it with the correct answer. So what can go wrong? Oh, you're going to make all the mistakes. But what if you don't? It's not that bad. Okay, that's one thing. And then you feel a slight sense of relief, and then you play the next scenario, and then you reframe it, and so on. And at the end of that, you've got a complete sense of relief. You stop with all of those sensations in your body, you feel everything reduced back to neutral, and then you're free to proceed with what you actually wanted to do. So the simple thing that you need to understand is that resistance doesn't start as a feeling, it starts as a sensation in your body. And the second thing is that when you realize that, you can stop fighting yourself and rather working with yourself, because yourself is trying to coach you or protect you, guide you to stop getting yourself into a situation that you can't handle. And because we obviously spoke about the self-trust issue, that is part of the reason. But the next question that we're going to delve into then is, why do some situations trigger resistance more than others?